Hello YouTube! Welcome to the lanes and welcome to another VOD on YouTube, because this is YouTube. This is part 10 of our Horizon series. We are close to the end before we get to the DLC of this game, and then we go into Forbidden West after this. So sooner or later we will be near the end of Horizon Zero Dawn. Obviously there's so much more that needs to be discovered in this area, but that is where our mission is taking us, and this is still all needs to be explored. So we'll see how long this takes us, and we'll go from there. And then yeah, if this goes really quick, then we'll definitely head into this. So that's what's going on. So thank you YouTube for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the VOD. So yeah. Alright. So let's see. Oh yeah, we got a couple side quests somehow. I don't know where they are. Don't really care all that much. I need to craft... Oh, I don't have any notch. That's what it was. I thought I had 0 arrows. But I am full up on everything. Okay. We're good. Okie dokie. We need to go... Where is the actual waypoint? I actually don't have a waypoint set up. There we go. I mean, no, we gotta go that way, but... Oh yeah, let's do that. Is there a path I'm following, I hope? At least? Oh, there's more machines over there, so I could at least get the experience to get to level 38. That actually might be helpful. Oh, there's one right down here. Let's do that. I could notch a couple, right? Yes. Here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't think I need... I like that. Okay. I'll take that. That's useful. Take whatever's over there in that. Oh, someone's angry at me. Oh, hi. Oh, that was a nice, perfect shot to its eye. There we go. I don't need many more sticks. I got plenty of sticks. Okay, that'll make me full there. Okay. I know that's all crafting material, at least. I need, what, 400 more points to level up? Oh, these things are big. I don't think I've defeated these things yet. So, this might be something to work with. Oh, there's a lot more than I thought there were. Let's switch to flame. You're like a saber tooth. That did it for that. There we go, level 38 reached. Oh, you're a big boy. Oh, and you're just throwing rubble at me. Gotta love it. Okay. Let's get some piercing arrows in there. Okay. Okay, that one's done. Ooh! That one's a sonic boom over there. Alright. Knocking off some solar panels on these guys. That is useful and helpful. Okay, that one's done. Don't you dare try to sneak up on me. Ooh, I hit a sweet spot on that. Owie, owie, owie. Okay. That one's done. Okay. Took care of all those guys. Avoid the cold spots. Alright, let's craft back up. That was actually quite successful of getting to level 38, at least. That is what I really wanted to do.
Hello?
Some chill water. See, we're gonna get some good stuff out of these things. I know that for a fact. Oh, this thing got a purple. Ooh, 2 purples. That's good. That's some good things. Oh, there's some metal shards somewhere. Oh, here we go. That's good to have. I got over 12,000 metal shards. You got something purple too. What did I leave in you? Just wondering. Can I search you? Or is this something else that is not part of you? Aha. Not part of you. Okay. There we go. I think I got most of this stuff. Turkey. Gonna be cooked turkey. Oh, that's good to have. Alrighty. Beautiful. Well, I think that was very successful of getting to level 38 at least. Alright, and we still gotta go somewhere that way. Are you health? You are health. Beautiful. Oh. That's a bunny. Oh, I missed you? There we go. That's more arrows than I wanted to waste on a bunny. Honestly.
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
Alright, so we gotta go over this way. Oop, fox. Unfortunately, I hate killing the foxes. Foxes are cute, but I need to. Unfortunately. For some survival kits and everything else like that, because I don't know what the DLC is gonna bring. There we go. Ooh, some more machines over here. They noticed me. That alerted a lot. Oh, hi. That was good timing. Oh, I think I scared them all off with that one headshot.
Lucky me.
I think I scared them all away. Oh, just gonna craft these back up. At least... Is that a person? Yeah, there's people over here. You good people or bad people? They're bad.
Big trouble.
Oh, you're over here. How about that? Oh, hi. You did not stand that chance. I should just, assume that anybody out in the open is probably going to be bad when it comes to, humans. I heard a turkey. That is actually something to search to see if there's anything over there. Hold on a second. There is, actually. There is something here. Alright, nothing else. But there is a campfire up ahead. Speaking of which, did I pass any more campfires on the way? Nope, that's the one I started at. There is no more campfires, at least on the path I took. So this is the next campfire, actually. And I'm pretty sure that there's going to be plenty of enemies around here. Don't know why, but I have that funny feeling. Because we're getting to, like, endgame missions, practically. And just a random supply crate here? Yeah. Okay. Nope, that's nothing there. Okay, so we gotta go up. And... I think I need to go over here. 'Cause I don't think there's a way up over here. We'll see, actually. Does not look like it. Oh, well, there's actually a ravine over here. Oh, that's just water. Never mind. Yep, no, we're going backwards. We're going backwards. We have to go this way. Okay. So, that looks like a climb up. But I don't see... nope, there's the handholds. Never mind. I missed those, little yellow markers right here. There we go. This is the way up.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is
Fun.
new?
Okay. So I gotta hop. Gotcha. Alright, let's make sure I don't die here. There we go. Good, Aloy. Yep. That's what I have to do. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure I'm going to the right hand.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Okay. I am good with arrows. I'm gonna switch to the armor-piercing ones. Okay. Go to the ruins of Giga Prime. Are those all machines? Yep, those are all machines, actually. Yeah, they're all just sitting there. Huh. I didn't know we were in Halo. Okay. So, let's try to be careful with our movements. Because they're not corrupted, but it looks like they are sleeping? Looks like they're sleeping, actually. Where are you, actually? Oh, okay. Oh, something. Nope. Oh, they're stalkers. That kind of scared me, actually. Oh, here they are. That one was a good headshot. Any more around? I don't see any. Oh, there's one. That was a good shot there. There we go. Here another one. Ooh, attack from behind. Okay, got you. There's one more. Or did it fall? Interesting. Okay. I think I got them all. Here.
Should have brought a cart.
Gonna take what I can. Because I'm going to be needing more squares, what I wanted to do before. Okay. Oh, those are mines. Those are mines. Oh, nope, they're flares. So, can I disable them? That's not what I was really looking forward to do. However, it might be useful. Really? Can't hit that one? There we go. And now we'll grab this one. Okay. Alright, all the flares are set off at least. Well, at least most of them. Hold on. There's a couple more.
Full already.
Okay, I don't know what those flares are doing technically. But let me craft back up at least. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they would have set off all the other watchers. Oh, now the snow is really kicking in up over here. Which is going to make things a little bit interesting in this area. Okay.
It's heavy. Well, it's going white.
Do we have to climb? Yes, we gotta climb. Alright, so let's climb on up. Nope. Over here. There we go. Campfire discovered? Where? Is it across the way? Nope, it's... Yeah, no, it's that way. Alright, hold on. Let's grab that campfire really quick. Because... just to make sure we are in a good save state. Actually, campfire is not over here. It was up. Never mind. There we go. Okay. Alright. I almost jumped off because I wasn't sure if she was going to be jumping. That kind of scared me.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct. Gathered
Ooh.
into a grave.
I hear a lot of things over there. I hear a lot of things. Okay, campfire is over there. We do have to cross the river for it. So let's do that really quick. Okay. We've got a supply crate too over here, which is probably going to be full of a lot of things we need. Or, you know, stuff I would have needed if I didn't have already a full set of things in my pouch. Okay, oh yeah, there's still plenty of ways to go up here, and there's a lot of bad following us. Well, not following us, but in our way. Okay. Storm is dissipated. That's good. Oh, yeah. That thing is, quite angry. That's a Glenhawk. That's 2 Glenhawks. Okay, so... oh, and then we got a Ravager. The Glenhawks will need to take out the most. And the quickest. So, let's do that. We want to do this. And... okay. That Glenhawk was just sitting there. Good. Doesn't expect anything. Or suspect anything.
Red light means trouble.
I don't think it knows where I am yet. Oh, there were more. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to silent kill that. Oh, where the hell did you come from? Oh god, there's more. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm in a raging river over here. Alright, hold on. That should do it. Oh, I'm missing terribly. That didn't do a damn thing. Okay, okay, okay. That definitely hurt it. Ow. You have a lot of pain to deal. Oh, you're not dead yet. Yep. That was unfortunate. He really snuck up from behind. Done. Okay. Now where'd the other Glinthawk go? That is the question. Okay, those... Okay, so that's where that one thing came from, was down over there. I know the Glinthawks escaped... Oh, yeah. Alright, hold on. I want to do this. That took care of it. Okay. That is what I really needed the most. Oh, this is, yeah, the Ravager Cannon. Don't need that, actually. Don't need the Ravager Cannon. I actually did pretty well taking care of these Glinthawks. And apparently they disappeared from up here. At least one of them did. Interesting. I don't know where that one Glinthawk went to. But let's fill up on our... There we go. Okay. Yep, more climbing to do. I have a funny feeling this is going to be a big battlefield of machines up the way. Yeah, I really... Yeah, there's really nothing over here. Okay. So we're good, at least. We are good. Just have to climb on up now. Before we do that, let's get that. Okay. And wasted quite a bit of those. Got nowhere with them. Got nowhere with them. I should start using, like, these more at some point. Just saying. Especially now. We might be in the area where we have to use them. That was another bunny. Handholds. Where art thou? Nope, not here. Across the way, maybe? Oh, that's a definite no. Sorry, bunny. Kinda need you. Okay, handholds. That looks like... Ah, here we are. Here's the handhold I'm looking for. And up we go. Nope, nothing around here. What am I missing? Ah, this little bit right here. Nope. Ah, gotta jump up. That's what we had to do. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna, like, fall to my doom. There we go. Okay, cutscene. Oh, hello, Mr. Glintalk.
Damn.
Okay.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Oh, that's not good. Ooh, that was a good hit on it. Owie. But that was a good hit on me. I might want to switch to that. That might help in this situation. Shit. Fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, hi. You come down to me. You have a big ass tail. Getting some fire damage on me. We're gonna do this too. Firebomb maybe? If I can reach it. Not quite. Alright, arrows are definitely the way to go. Notch them up. Where'd you go? Just dive bombed me. There you are. You are almost done for. Okay, come on. Come at me. Come at me, bro. You definitely just ducked out of the way of all those. Okay. Okay, fine. There we go.
Discard you've got, guy.
Took care of you. Oh, that was a Stormbird. Okay. What do you still have on you? Oh, Chill Water and Echo Shell. Okay. Well. Definitely gonna be spending some of those. Doing that. Doing that. There we go. Okay. Probably have some room. Yeah.
I can't spare the weight.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, I guess that's in my thing.
Snow.
There we go.
It's not getting any warmer.
Let's see. Inventory. Resources. Don't think there's much I could really disassemble. Oh, well, I got plenty of chill water, though. Plenty of chill water. Okay. We'll disassemble multiple. Hold on. Can I mark? Okay. Do that. Definitely need the wire, though. And stake. Metal vessels. Okay, we got that many chill waters. Okay, we could disassemble all these. And disassemble all these. Disassemble these. Okay. That I think we're good with. Yep, we only have the one skill point, so can't upgrade anything there. Okay, we're good. We're full on health again. We're good to go. I'm going to try to take it a little slow here, mainly because I don't want to get surprised attacked with much of anything. Wait, what do these potions do again? Oh, that's resistant to things. I may need that, actually. I haven't used much of these resistance potions than I should have, because I'm pretty sure I would have used these a lot more if not playing on, like, story mode. Oh, that was ominous. I think we got to go around the path over here. Then trying to climb up that. Okay, this is like, looks like to be a machine graveyard. You know, everything light touches is our kingdom kind of a deal. Because,
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
okay, that's fun. So, yeah. That is a deep hole. A very deep hole. I do not recommend falling down that hole. At all. Just saying. Okay, we
You
covered
made a
this
climbing
way.
path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Alright, okay, that was just the waypoint. I'm like, you have to go up? Well, we do have to go up, but I was expecting to go up from that point right there. Okay, but up we go. Gotcha.
Don't look down.
Yeah,
Look
Aloy,
down.
don't look
Damn it.
down. Okay. What happened there? Aloy did not want to grab hold of anything. I see. That was interesting. Gotta love it when
You
the
made a
computer
climbing path
doesn't
for
want to
me,
do
but left
things.
an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
There we go. Okay, now we can climb up over here.
Don't look down.
Oh.
Don't
Oh.
look down.
Okay. This is interesting. I don't know why she's not grabbing anything.
You made a
Don't
climbing
know-
path for me, but left an army
Don't know
of
what's going on with
machines
that
for me
right
to deal
now.
Since when were machines any obstacle for you?
Aloy's,
If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
just not cooperating at this moment.
Damn it.
Okay. I just want you to grab the ledge. There we go. That's what I wanted to do the first time, but apparently didn't happen. Okay, we gotta go up and around that way, but is there anything? Oh, I guess this is the easy way. Well, hold on. Yeah, that was the easy way we took. Because there is nothing around over here. Okay, now we're where we need to be. In Gaia Prime. Oh, how come I have a funny feeling this is where we're going to be exiting? And... oh, yeah. This is our way down. Or at least partially our way down. We're going to have to be exiting this thing this way.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
Alright, anything I could, scan? Nothing? Okay. Nope. Alright. Talk to
For
him.
years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Yeah, when did you come here?
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the Claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
Okay.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
So in other words, destroy Hades, save Gaia, save the world.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Alright, well I guess I'm going in.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything
Interesting.
depends on you.
Okay. To apparently activate scan.
Genetic identity confirmed.
Aha.
Entry authorized.
I was gonna be like, this is my scan.
You are clear to proceed.
Okay, so this is the first time this area has been entered into. Ever. Alright, we gotta go down that way, so what's over here? Always go down the road less traveled. Because you never know what you could find. Like this huge supply crate. With everything I just practically dismantled. Oh, and something to scan over here. There we go. See? It pays off to do that stuff.
Mind your footing.
Oh, fun. There we go. Okay. Nope. Why did you do that? There we go. We want to go this way. Then... There we go. Okay. Nope. Down. Down. Nothing is here. Down we go again. Okay, and down. Oh, I have a funny feeling we're going sliding. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. I thought we were going to go down on a ice slide. Like through this tunnel. Okay. So, nothing over here. Okay, we are in the hole a little bit. That looks like to be something. It is not. Okay. Oh, we got... I hear cables. Oh, yeah. Okay, we are rappelling down. There. Okay. And then we're probably going to go over there? That's interesting. Wait, wait, wait. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Can we get to that over there? I don't think so. No, we can't. Okay. That is definitely from the bottom. So we got to go down to go back up and around for that area. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Get on there. Get on there, Aloy. Okay. We are now down here. Yeah, and... Okay, that's where we kind of have to go anyway? I guess now?
Guess that's my way across.
Oh, no, we could go over here, I guess. Oh, no, that's...
Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
Nope, that's the way we have to go. So what's over here? What is over here, actually? I don't know if I'm, like, skipping ahead by a whole lot. Or... this is, like, something to be explored and found. Well, this is something. Power cell.
Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
Oh, wait. Was that area I couldn't get to before? I wonder. I wonder if that's that area I couldn't get to before. Alright, there should be more of a way up, if I'm not mistaken, from here. There it is. I had to move back to find the way up. Oh, that's not a handhold, actually. Nope, that's not one there either. Is one down here? Negative. There is a handhold over there. Do I have to... go around? Or is this kind of like... Nope. Handheld there. That's not a handhold. Do I? Interesting. Very interesting. This, surprisingly, is not a handhold. And there's not one around? Hold on a second. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Photo mode. This might be useful. Okay. Slightly cheating, but it might be helpful. Yeah, there is no handheld there. So, do I... Nope. That's nothing there either. Interesting. So, how the hell do you get over here? If you can't climb that. Right? Am I missing something? To get to that point? Nope. Okay, not a secret passage. I know they haven't really put many of those in the game, but just figured I'd try it out. I am confused of how to get to that point. That's how we got up over here. I have a funny feeling there's more power cells over here. Yeah, there is just no handholds to, like, scoot around. Or, hear me out, hold on. Alright, so we're going back up over here. Alright, that's the way back up over here. So I would have to rappel back down, if anything. Unless... Okay, I could drop down here. Interesting. Very interesting. you're telling me there is nothing. Nothing to do from over here. And, like, the fact that this is just a spot like this makes me think that there's something up with that. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. Alright. Okay, back down we go. I just feel like there should be something to get up there. Something. Because there is definitely a path. There's definitely pathing. Wait, I see that line over there. I don't know if that's an actual line or what. But maybe that's the pathing? Alright, so maybe we have to go down and around. Maybe that's the thing we have to do. I don't know. Oh, fun. Yeah. This is Tomb Raider type vibes.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Okay. Yeah, I have a funny feeling there's something up over there that we have to grab. That I just can't get to yet.
Glad that's over.
Okay, that's just a ditch. Okay, more climbing down. This way. I said left, Aloy, not up. Or do we have to go up? Oh, we have to go up. So what's down, actually? What's down here?
Not this way.
Oh,
Maybe
treasure
further up the
chest.
shaft.
Well, supply crate anyway. Helpful. Supply crates are always helpful. There we go. Okay. Definitely not the answer over here. I will say that now. Anything back over here in this corner? Nothing? Okay.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
This looks like to be important, but it actually isn't. Oh, but that's something I could search for. Anything around this corner? Nope, this was a shower, it looks like. What's popping up over here? Okay. There we go. Alright, that's the way we have to go. Is there anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, this is just extra room. Extra room and aesthetics. Okay. Through the door we go. This is something I could use for myself. Okay. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Okay. Alright, nothing behind me. Up the stairs we go. Sounds good. And I guess we did have to go down and around to get to that area. You know, I'm not sure if that's where we're going. But
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
okay. Alright, so we gotta climb up then. Then go through this a little bit. Okay. Alright, that's where we have to go. Is there... Nope, nothing is up. Never mind. There was just light, but there's nothing up.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Nothing else. Okay. This is what we have to do. Examine. See what we got over here.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime.
Where's the
This
hologram?
morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Now, what I signed up for? Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close.
She became a cyborg practically.
It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz,
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
that
Okay.
was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Oh, fun. A lot of scannables here. Okay. It's a bunker door. I don't know if there's anything up there yet. But, yeah. Okay, let's see what you have to say.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Yeah, I feel for her.
Saying that shows you misunderstand her completely. To her, everyone had value. Everything was worth saving. She gave her life in service to that idea. Even after everything you've learned, you still don't get it. The simplest thing about her, and the most important.
No. She had a superior mind and a superior will. It wasn't about sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
She might have an idea of what might be happening, of where to go with things. Don't know exactly where that might be, but we'll figure it out and go from there. I personally don't, because I don't remember exactly. Alright, so we do have to go through that door. So what's in over here? Anything I need to pick up? Aside from audio logs? And files? Like, is there a power cell or something like that I might need? Okay, no. That is not what we need. Nothing over here, right? Oh, wait. Hold on. There's something over here. There is something over here. Oh, I could probably open the door. Oh, okay, this is where we're at. Gotcha. Yeah, let's pry open the door. Let's see what we got in here. I'm assuming we have to pry open that door too. Yep. Let's pry open this door. Oh, that's just a big supply crate. Oh, but hidden audio log. Huge supply crate. Yeah, we'll take all. Okay. Wasn't a total loss to come this way. And I don't think there's anything to do over here. Nope, we can't bash in anything. But that was a good find. I will not complain about that. Alright, let's open the door. Okay, we gotta go that way. Anything to the right? Negative. Okay. I mean, we're in the endish game right now. Oh, that's an easy thing to miss if you're not paying attention. I actually got a lot of audio files. Apparently there's 63 and I got 55 of them. Okay, how much further up do we have? Oh, here. Okay. You go left, Aloy. There we go. And up we go. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, Aloy. Even though we're freezing.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Okay, so... Okay, maybe we're exiting out of that. Maybe that's what it is. We're exiting out of that instead of going into it. Oh, God! That was almost death. Yeah, there is nothing down here, of what I could tell. So that was almost death. Almost major death. I just randomly walked off the ledge and called it a day. Okay. Yeah, I actually almost got all the audio logs in this thing. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, so we gotta go up here. Is there anything around over here? Just wondering. Doesn't look like it? Okay. You never know what you could find when you're searching. Alright, so we gotta go up there. Yeah, we might be exiting out of this area where I was looking at before. Where... Because we were down over here. And we're in that area. So I was trying to get up to where that thing is. So that's probably where we're going. Actually. Oh, wait. There. Oh, was that drop down? That was drop down. Okay. These are some sketchy stairs. But there is something over here. That's where we have to go. So let's go down this a little bit over here. Okay. Actually, is this the area I was trying to get to? Yes, it is. This is the area I was trying to get to. Good to know. And it was a total waste of time. It was a total waste of time to try to get to this area. It really was. Because all it was just doing was getting us to this point. That's funny. I thought there was going to be something more over there. Just pure disappointment. Just pure disappointment. I didn't want to go through this just yet. Hopefully the store will stay open.
What?
Yeah, they are all dead. It's been quite a while, actually.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Alright, hold on. Before I continue on this way. What's in this area? Okay. This is what I wanted to look at before. Nothing else over here. Okay. What did I leave? Echo shell is fine. I got plenty of them, apparently. Okay. That's that one scannable. That's actually it for this room. Honestly. Let's examine.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry,
This is practically where they died.
but sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Threatened atmosphere.
This is exactly where they died. That damn, dude. Like, seriously? You just killed them all? Just like that. And this is exactly where they died. Okay. Yeah, very upbeat.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the submarine. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Okay. Let's go over here and apparently override the system.
The master
Well, at least
override.
pick up the master override at least.
It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Alrighty. Out we go. Everybody. Rest in peace. Have a rock. There we go. That actually made a good echo. Hold on. I gotta do that again. Okay, so down we go where I was trying to go up from before.
Is that good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to. Alright, we gotta go back up, which was right over here. There we go. And up we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, back through this door. Alright, there you are. And a funny feeling we had to go... oh, wait, nope, this is where we came from. Okay. This is good enough.
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability.
You're gonna backstab us.
The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades,
Because
the Eclipse.
this is gonna be a good
Everything.
backstory.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Yeah, actually, I this is all backstory we have not gotten yet, so why not get it?
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
Keep
What
going.
made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that?
Interesting.
But then
Yes.
I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Is there nothing you won't do for knowledge? You've done what you could to make up for your mistakes. Honestly, I think he did enough to make up for his mistakes because of what was going on. He didn't personally know right away, but he later found out.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the Master Override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence. Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
So there's all the backstory that we didn't get throughout most of the game because of just of everything else that we were doing. Well, this was new. Alright, so we gotta craft the lance. So let's do that. Because this is going to be what we're going to stab into Hades. Okay, recovered a powerful weapon. We got our trophy. Okay, and out we go. Again, more stuff that's just randomly showing up all of a sudden that did not show up when we entered. Alright, we got level 39 also. We got a skill point. Oh, we got 3. So strike from below, we really didn't do that all that much. Strong strike. That could be useful, especially in the time that we are on right now. Don't really have low health all the time. Traps and tripwires. Okay, we are definitely going for this. Increased damage to strike attacks. Because I'm assuming we're going to be fighting a lot. And that's what we need the most. So that's what we're going with. We're not that far from level 40.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know how to defend the city.
We got a lot of distance to cover, so where are we going? Oh, nope. We are going all the way back over here. Can we fast travel? Yes, we can. We could definitely fast travel, so let's do that. That'll save us a lot of time. A lot of time to get back to where we need to be. Now, if we have to go up and down the elevators in this place, I don't know. Alright, so we're back here. We gotta go over here. This way. Over here. Alright, so let's see what this conversation is going to be like. Okay, no elevators are involved. Alright, I'm not going to run over people in the meantime. Oh, nope, never mind. Elevator is involved. Oh no, this is not an elevator. This is a Sun Palace. This is where we were before when we had a fight. Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is where we had that one fight, actually. Wait, is this an elevator? Oh, there's something here. Oh no, he's sitting right here. Never mind.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy. Allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
Should I just lend you my
I don't know
focus?
about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Yeah. Here's my focus, and go from there. Talk to the blameless martyr. No, Marad. Yeah, Marad. That sounds right.
Quietly does it.
Oh, you are right here,
Panic in the city
actually.
will only create another enemy.
Oh, you're the one I was just talking to.
And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
There we go. We will talk to you.
Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Yes.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And what about the Spire?
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will.
All right. So what happens
All
now?
we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Okay, oh, now who do we need to talk to? Optional, optional, optional. Rest before the final battle. Okay, we are definitely in the end game. Okay, so it's mainly review the preparations. Actually, that's not where I was going to. Okay, so there's that, and then there's that. Okay, so not terribly far away. Okay, so that's review the preparations, and that's review preparations. That's the Spire. Did I ever go up there? Okay, so we will go to this point first, actually. Before we do... Oh, I need medicine. Let me do something really quick so 2 seconds. Don't need to pause. Okay. Just need to charge my phone because it's dead. Okay, so we're going to 3 first. And then we'll go to 2, and then we'll go to 1. We'll go backwards. Where is 3? 3 looks like to be over this way, along with everything else. Okay. 1 is now behind us. 2 and 3 are now this way.
The enemy is here.
Oh, we got to go down the elevator, don't we? By the looks of it, yes, we gotta go down the elevator. This elevator is really slow, I gotta say. But let's check on these final preparations, because you never know. And then I also might check my armor to see if I could upgrade it in any way. With some of the mods I got with the machines I recently killed. You coming up anytime soon? There you are. It could have made this elevator a little bit faster, but who knows what was going on in the back end of this thing of making it slower or faster. But since we are taking the elevator, I will fast travel back up to where we need to go to rest. Just to save time that way. I love the floating hair. I really do. Okay, let's go over here. Because 3 is this away. Oh, we're actually closer to 2. So let's go to 2 first. We're actually very close to number 2.
Between the assassin and our Sun King.
There's where I need to speak.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Well, that's good.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Alright, I'll take the cannon.
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
Okay.
Range is good. Try the next.
Alright, I think I'm good. Or do I have to finish all this up?
Hello?
Nope, that's... There we
hellmother
go.
machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
Okay. So we're good then.
Thank you, Petra. I'll let you finish up.
Honest metal work is hardly work at all. Look after yourself, Flame Hair.
I like that. Okay, now let's go to 3. See what they got going on over there. Ooh, I never noticed this before.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone.
It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to
I'll
check
leave
out that
to
box.
the other Nor at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
Or did he have the supplies?
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Talana Khan Padish.
Alright, can I search?
She does her house proud.
There we go. Search supply crate. Oh, I am practically full up on a lot of it. Okay. Alright, let's go this way now to the spire. See what we got going on over there. No need to stand guard at ease. Alright, we gotta go up. The one bad thing about going to this spire is, well, it's a spire. And it's high and up. And, I think we gotta climb to it? Maybe? Hold on. Oh yeah, there is a whole path. Never mind. Let's take the path. Well traveled. Here we go. Stairs. That works out even better. And then we'll take the campfire back and go rest before our final battle. Feels like I'm going up the goat trail right now. If you don't know what the goat trail is, look it up. I don't think I actually ever been up here in the playthrough. Oh, there's plenty of people to talk to. So, you're the furthest. And you're the one I'm running to. So, let's start with you.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys.
That voice sounds familiar, honestly.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight.
That's the reason why it sounds familiar.
This time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower.
Because it's someone we've met in this
What are we
game.
up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big.
Yeah?
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
That's good to know.
And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Alright. Next people to talk to, just to make sure everything is good and prepped. Up, you're over here. Okay. Hello, people. I've talked to you guys before, actually.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know?
He's scared shitless.
All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Alright, and one more person to talk to. Do we know this person?
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys. But they're
Sonya.
War Chief Sona.
Oh, Sona. Anyway.
War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here.
I don't think we
will
ever talked to
fight
this
the
person
metal
before.
devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Oh, that is all good. Alright. We are ready to go. Let's, rest back up. That's where we want to go. Let's get this campfire. We'll travel here. There we go. We got plenty of, packs to go on to travel. We got 16. I think we're good. So, yeah, I know I'm not doing much talking this stream, but there was a lot of backstory that I did not want to miss. Let's actually quick save while we're here, honestly. There was just a lot of backstory that I wanted to get to know about and read and listen to, because I haven't really gotten to it much recently to even know what was going on.
Aaron's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Oh yeah, we were here before. Yeah, we were here before, investigating and everything else like that. So I guess this is where we're staying to sleep before the final battle. All right, let's rest. Let's see what we got. Rest before the battle. No way back. Or do more preparations. No way back. Oh, that's the first time we've seen Aloy without all her gear on.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost? After you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Completed the main quest. Looming Shadows.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Alright, time to get dressed and get ready for battle.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Okay. Oh, say what now?
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Yeah, why are you just standing there? Obviously, to the guns.
Be ready to fire. Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Where did that come from? Oh, this dude. Okay, we're about to kill this dude.
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Yeah, no, I'm about to kick some ass. Aloy about to kick some ass.
You have fixed me long enough.
Oh,
Should have fought
hi.
me in a thundering then.
Why do you fight?
Oh, you are... You? The hell you were just standing there for then?
Damn it.
Oh yeah, I should switch to fire arrows myself. Owie. There we go. How did you not die? There we go. Okay.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
I didn't realize I was, killing this dude already. Yeah, I hope this hurts.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that.
I'm still in the middle of a fight? I don't really know. That was a quick cutscene that I wasn't expecting. But he did. No? Everybody is dead. I'm gonna take all that, honestly. And what do you have? Okay, all that. This away. One second here. That door was boarded up twice over. And it just crumpled like cardboard. I think they could have done a little bit more with that one. Just saying. Anyway, onward and outward. Onward and outward. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna take this thing. Okay, apparently walking off the platform like that is not gonna work. Let's... apparently that's where I have to stay. Okay, this is where I have to stay then. Oh, that has some drop to it. There we go. Okay, now we're hitting it. Okay, let's aim for the wind. Okay, that one's done. That is too far away, I guess. Okay, that was it. Okay, that one's hit. I don't know if there's... South? Okay, south side. Okay, let me drop this one, go over here. Because this one might be more useful and closer. There you are. Actually, yeah, this was actually a good move to do that. Oh, that was a good hit. Okay, you're done. Oh, there's still this big boy over here. Let's arc that. Good hits, good hits, good hits. Okay. Okay, that's done. Oh, sweet. Trophy earned. Level 40. Don't know where we're getting shot from. Oh, over here. That's where we're getting shot from. Okay. That's a good one. There's that thing over there. Do I get it? I got it. Okay. Oh, you should not be over here. How he didn't die, I don't know.
Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath.
Okay.
And prepare.
Where do I need to go? I should also heal. Apparently this is where I need to be. Right? Yep, I guess stay here.
Raise arms again. West.
Gotcha. West side. Here we go. Let me get up over here.
They know I'm here now.
Grab that. There we go. Oh, why'd you do that for? That's not great. Okay. Oh, there's the big boy. There's the big boy. Good hits. Alright. Did I get that one? Okay, that one is done. Need to get you. Okay. Might be something else out there? I don't know where. Sky. Oh, there they are. There is one more over there. And that pillar is in the way. Okay, that takes care of that guy. Where else are they coming from? This stupid fire pit's actually in the way. Okay, there they all are. Don't worry, I got this. Oh, hey, nope, yeah, you're still over there. Oh, hi. Level 41 reached. I will take it. Ooh, hi. Stormbird. I will take it down. Maybe. Okay, that was just complete misses over here. One more shot should do it. Oh, hi. I don't need you up here. There we go. You're dead. It looks like there might be another one somewhere. There you are. You're deep back there. Got some good hits on it. Okay. That should take care of it. We're done. Oh, but there's more. There's more, there's more. Not great. Why would you stand underneath the archway? Just saying. You shouldn't stand underneath the archway. I mean, granted, when you're that close to that much of a building full of brick, no place is good to stand when there's missiles flying at it. Oh, hey, that's a huge corrupted.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Yeah, I'm awake.
By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Welcome to hell. Currently 78 degrees. Alright, onward and outward we go, because, this is the end of the world as we know it. Okay, apparently not that way. Through here? Okay. Owie. That should help. Assuming we gotta go at least around this way. Yeah. Fire's pointing me in the right path. Who would have thought fire would point me in the right path? Okay, take a quick bath. Oh, hi, things. Yeah, no, you are gonna take as much fire damage as possible. I'm not gonna worry about all those things to pick up. We are in endgame. I should craft in the meantime. There we go. Now we're going back up to the spire, aren't we? Yes, we are.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
That's not great. Kid, you better run. Oh, there's more of these things that we're going to have to destroy. A lot more. A lot more. Oh, it's literally destroying the plants. Oh, that's how it's doing it. Fun.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses.
I should have used a health potion instead.
Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Because there's not many healing plants around anymore. Oh, this is... Okay, good. At least you caught that, Aloy. Because that wasn't there before.
Gotta keep going.
Okay.
Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
This is what got destroyed in the fight. Gotcha. Alright, up we go, up we go, up we go to destroy Hades. Because Hades is bad. Oh, okay. That's out. Gotta love it.
They're alive.
Okay, I gotta go back down, actually.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up.
Okay.
Chance.
Actually, yeah. What do you have here? Okay. Taking as much as we can. I'm gonna stay on the health potions. Who knows, we might need our buffs now. Because I don't know what this final fight's going to have. We may be corrupted of what we could tell, so let's get that ready. Because we are in the arena for the final fight. Oh yeah, it's corrupted.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
Oh, this is fun.
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Oh, you're awake now. Gotta love it. And we don't have a big gun. That's not great. Okay. No, first off, we're gonna switch to these things. Okay. We're gonna use everything we got here. Okay. Let's run over here, at least. That was not great. Fire. Oh yeah, this is going to be a big fight. This is not doing much damage as I wanted to. Okay. Shock. Okay. We're getting good damage in. Getting good damage in. Okay. Let's use the last of that bit. There we go. Alright, gotta hit the exposed targets when they pop up. Let's get some fire.
More machines! All of you, focus on the new machines!
Let's get that going. Okay. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
Oh, nice.
My way's clear.
It's down! Time to do what you came for, Aloy.
Yeah, I don't need that thing to take me out. Oh, I gotta go over here. Oh, hey.
We've taken out the corrupted.
We're life takers
There we
and
go.
machine breakers all.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Here we go. Get rid of Hades.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Oh, that's not good. I mean, it sounded like it was gonna blow. Yeah, we did it.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so She called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query, what did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query, what did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
So that is it. We beat the main storyline of Horizon. Honestly, though, thank you for making this game. This game was wonderful. Okay, we're at these credits now. I think we could fast forward. We could skip them. Oh, we do got a cutscene, so hold on. I'm gonna hopefully it transfers quickly. There we go. Oh, Hades found him. But
Hello, old friend.
He was ready.
Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Oh, hell no. So I'm assuming that's what Forbidden West comes with. Or at least maybe the DLC. But yeah, definitely unlocked a lot of trophies for this. In this little bit. Congratulations, defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of an Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow. Prior to the final battle for Meridian, you keep all the loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Additionally, New Game Plus has been unlocked. Nice. Granting the option to play the game again from the beginning with all the loot and skills you have accumulated through this playthrough. New Game Plus loadout of your current inventory skills has been created. To play this mode, simply choose New Game Plus option on the main menu. You could also create new loadouts via the pause menu in the game. Thank you for playing, the Horizon team. Okay, so that's where we're at. We got full health and quite a bit of experience points. Oh, we got five skill points to use actually. So we could still level something up over here. Yeah, let's grab that actually. And we're very close to getting one more skill point. So what quest is it on actually right now? Go to the Palace of the Sun. Oh, that's actually the... Okay, so that's the main quest that's on right now. So I guess... Hold on. I just gained another skill point, apparently. By being level 42. Oh, nope, never mind. Quests. Let's see. Side quest. Ah, here we go. Into the Frozen Wilds. This is what we want. That is the quest we are looking for. The main quest is done. We already did that main quest. Because this is... Yeah, Hades intends to use spider trains, calling with millions... Yeah. Yep, that's what we just did. Okay. So that is what we're at. We have this side quest, Into the Frozen Wilds. Which is... all the way over here. And that's where we go. So let's actually fast travel to this campsite. And I will... let's see. Yeah, we could play for a little bit. We'll see what the Frozen Wilds brings us. I don't know if this was more to the end of the story or more to the gameplay of leading up to the end of the story, because I don't know when this DLC came out, actually. But yeah, we just gotta go up, right? Yep, we gotta go up into the Frozen Wilds while we're here, because this is where we gotta go, is straight up. So let's get into it. See what the Frozen Wilds have in store for us. Now I actually have to get back to the point where the Frozen Wilds begins. Go from one snow peak area at the end of the game to a new snow peak area over here. Apparently all these supply crates are now around.
Carry more.
Oh, we gotta go that way, actually. Ah, here it is. You have to go up this little bit.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. Be closer instead.
Where we gotta go?
Waste time playing
There we
in
go.
the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
Well, we already saved the world, so this was definitely a part of story if you didn't finish the game, it sounds like. Which is not going to deter me to actually play it. Next handhold? There it is. Okay. Straight up. Okay. There we go. We should be... Oh, we didn't even get there yet. Okay. Actually... Oh yeah, no, this was like the cutoff point. That's right. That campfire was the exact cutoff point of where we needed to go. Because this was the bunker, we explored everything in there, and that was the cutoff point. That's right. Okay, so we actually did not go through all this. Oh.
I'd have to ditch something.
Yeah, we'd have to ditch more fire resistance things. Oh, hi! You did not die yet. Now you died. Okay. Demonic Scorcher. Yeah, that's a new one. Well, it is the Frozen Wild, so I'm pretty sure everything is new. Up that way. What's over here? Actually nothing. There is nothing over there. I'll just be going into a what you call it? A ravine, practically. I have to go above the ravine. Yeah, that's what I would be walking into if I decided to continue on that path. It would be absolutely nothing. Yes, you are. There we go. We're back to that. Don't need frozen lime. We will actually... I took a health potion to try to refill the green bar, which I didn't need to do or can't do unless I pick up herbs. That was a dumb on my part. Where is that noise coming from?
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Oh, hi. I'm assuming you're the one I need to kill? Or not? Okay. Are you good or bad? Apparently you are nothing right now. Oh, he was blowing the war horn. That's what he was doing. Oh, hey. If you didn't know, welcome to the Frozen Wilds. Is this a campfire to save it? Negative. Okay.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
So they were friendly. I was trying to shoot a friendly, apparently. So apparently, according to the DLC, these people just live up here.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Oh, yeah, you may have a point. Alright, I guess let me refill up on my rocks because I threw a couple.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Well, once we find a tall neck, we'll figure out what the rest of this land looks like. I can tell you that much. That's the definite goal for this little bit of the playthrough of it. Is to find the tall neck.
How are we to trust the chief after so many died against Galan?
I'm still actually getting to the waypoint I marked over here. Oh, here's the campfire, actually.
Most of the village is
Young
moving
hunters
towards that
have
smoke.
learned a lesson from Thunderstrom. Sometimes
Quick save it here.
is the price of somebody died on Thunderstrom.
Oh, okay, I guess everybody's walking to this place over here. Hello, everybody. I'm just gonna mosey my way over to the front.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrin, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
A tribal dance in their honor. That was a hell of a war cry, I will say. And that's a hell of a horn. I know if I heard that in the middle of traffic, I would definitely be moving out of the way. I think this guy is the chieftain. Just a hunch.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us.
I think I already did that.
So I ask you,
like literally 10 minutes ago.
Summon the courage of our fallen kin. Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear! Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools.
This guy sounds familiar.
A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
A funny feeling if I look this guy up, I'm not going to know who he is, but he sounds familiar. Yeah, Yeah, do you know about Silence?
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with
You could
him.
tell this is the
All
DLC
the most important shamans
because
gather
of
in
just
Banur from time
how
to
they're
time.
speaking and everything
Keep up
else.
with the latest mumbo jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one
And the
tent
animations.
without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Yeah, what do you know about
What
the
is it
Banuk?
about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them.
Since this is the beginning of the
A
DLC, I want to get all the backstory, to
challenge
see what's going on.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them, but a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
Who's this guy?
And Aurea
Or-
is the one who spoke about this Damon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the Damon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know.
I think it's the
Aurea's not
indigestion.
around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
This was your chief.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's
or
a wary
head warrior.
His
Oh,
voice
I was
carries
right,
a
chieftain.
lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick,
Fish
it
don't
drew
talk
more
anyway.
Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
And one more thing. Oh, we'll ask about it later.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
Well, it's on the map now. Yeah, who's we, actually?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
All right.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only
So,
the shamans know the
two main places
frozen
where he just mentioned, and that Smoking Hill,
But I do
I
know
think
where
are
you
part
could
of this
find
DLC.
Her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about
All right.
Thunder's Drum.
Let's see what those things are.
Before every hunt I accept.
All right. That is a side quest. That might be okay.
Painted cliff or no painted cliff.
I'm assuming that's Aratak? No, that's not Aratak. That is definitely a side quest. Never mind.
I remember
I think... Oh, that's Aratak.
Blue light will show us the way to defeat the Daemon's new machines.
Was... That's way down there. Let's go talk to Aratak really quick. Even though it's optional.
Send them to the cut, most of them don't last a week.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Oh, you got plenty of dialogue options too. Let's ask about this.
This Daemon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Okay, that was less than I was expecting there. I think we're good.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. Prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Okay.
She's so clever.
I mean, I could always speak to him again, most likely. Yeah, but don't need to. The blue is very distracting to me because playing Kenna after a while, that's all I want to look at and say, hey, yes, that's important.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Well, got the turkey. Alright, find Noltuk. Anyway. Where are we on the map? Just wondering. And where is this Tallneck? Tallneck's over here also. Okay, so we'll
Chill almost feels like sunburn.
leave that marked for now. Well, apparently the Tallneck's this way too. At least to get to a decent path of it. Up, campfire discovered is over here. Let's grab this campfire really quick. Actually, more save points is good.
Outlanders. Karja Outlanders.
Definitely need more save points.
The Oseram have gone too far this time. Dervahl should die for his crimes.
Okay, I'm gonna let that one be.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river.
Oh,
Hopefully not too far.
we're north of the river. There is a bird over there that could easily be taken down now after the level I'm at. You are not too far from here.
That must be Naltuk, looking out at that.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal.
Oh, you're herbs. I will take that. How you doing?
Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the Daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The Daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Yeah.
Aratak said this Daemon was frenzying machines?
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the Daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me, too.
Like I said, they empower the Daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
That's fine. We could do that.
Will you tell me where Ourea went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Ourea wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Alright, so let's go stop
Alright.
the spread.
You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the Daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Ourea.
Oh, we won't
That's a
fall.
lot of confidence, but I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Indeed. Okay, override the tower. And that is easily to do. We're gonna do this first. Get rid of this thing. Ooh! That brought a shock in. Come here. That took care of you. Oh, I'm using regular arrows, aren't I? Yep, I'm using regular. That's the reason why they're not doing as much damage. There we go. They're all dead. Say goodnight.
Can I override it? Use the pulses for myself.
Ooh, you got something green on you. Let me see what you got. Okay.
Kill the machines. What about the tower?
And that's where we have to aim. Yeah, you're done.
So the tower helps nearby machines. But it can be destroyed.
Okay. Nothing attached to you, and nothing else around here. Okay. Good enough for me. That was quick and easy. Just like Staples. That was easy. Oh, what do you have? I'll take all that. Thank you. How you doing, buddy?
Now we know how to deal with the machines in the towers. The daemon's next.
Perhaps Ourea should meet you after all.
Yeah, you think?
What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there.
Okay.
You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
Yeah, what is Blue Gleam, actually?
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Okay. That's all I really needed to know. Yeah, I think we're good.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Ourea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain.
I'm assuming there's a bunker there.
If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Okay, since that is now done,
I guess I'm off to the ice rasps.
let's go get this tall neck.
Shaman's path.
So we could open up the area and see what we're looking at. Because that will be, quite,
Tall neck? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
Yeah, hi. Oh, there's two of you over here. Oh, you flew down. Of course you would. Apparently you don't... Nope, you're just going to sit up there. Okay, that's fine, I guess. That won't hit, apparently. It's way too far. Alright. That's fine. Oh, but... Oh, we actually have to go up there, because that's where the tall neck is. I thought the tall neck would be Roman. It is not. Okay. That took care of that thing.
Strike.
That took care of that one. Alright. What are you? Sparker. Oh, I'll take a Sparker. And then you're the bird I would need to kill. Oh, there's two of you. How about that? You're the one I actually recently injured. Where'd you go? There you go. Oh, knocked you down. Oh, and you damaged yourself on impact. There we go. And you're still the only one left I need to worry about. That should do it. Yep. Nope, Yep, now you're done. Although you're still here.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes.
What do you have on you? I think you had something blue. You don't think you have much. Got stuff that I could actually craft up it. Yeah, because I actually forgot that I used up all of these. There we go. I should craft more of those. Craft more of these. Craft more of that. And we're back to full. Alright, let's open up this tall neck.
Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Okay. There we go. I don't think this is the path I needed to take to get to it. But it's,
Could be something around that my focus will see.
Oh.
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it.
Oh, so I need to find the parts for the tall neck. That's interesting. Okay. So that's what I need to do with that. That's the shaman's path. Let's change the quest over here to the tall neck one. To actually get everything we need. Okay, so they are down this way. And not that far. Actually, ooh, that was almost bad, actually. Yeah, drop ledge. Okay, fine. Where is... One's down there. Okay. Let's go grab 1. Oh, 1 and 2 are over here. Apparently. I'm assuming they got it. Ooh. Okay. Oh, what is that? Hello, everybody. Doing good? I'm assuming the fire and flames will cure all your ails. There we go. Oh, hi. There we go. Oh, there's one more of you. One more whack. Oh! Okay, we traded on that one. That's fine. Ooh, you got something purple. I want your purple. Tallneck array. Perfect. Oh, hi. You are still alive. Okay. You are what I needed. I know I killed an animal over here. Where'd it go? Did the animal get... or did it run away? I thought it... Okay. I don't know where that animal I killed went to. I wanted to see what it had. But I guess we don't get the joy of seeing what that kill was. Okay. Demonic Scrapper, Demonic Scrapper. I'll take that, actually. Yeah. It just disappeared. Okay. Alright, next one is over here. Oh, you might have it, actually. Hold on, let me do this. Let me notch up a couple more. Ooh, you got landmines, actually, and you're very fast. Oh, damn. Owie. Okay. Well, let's pick up another rock. Level 43 reached. That's a Scorcher. Oh, there you are. That's what I want. Goat. Okay, I'll take some goat. Oh, it's in here. Okay, fine. Yeah. You're just gonna... I'll take that, and... oh, we'll take more of that, actually. What do you have in here? Beautiful. And... extraordinary powerful weapons and armor. You think... you saying I could have gotten better armor? Oh, you have it, actually. Tallneck stabilizer. There we go. And the last one is up. Okay. Where do we go for up? I'm assuming this is a way for up? Maybe? Kinda, sort of.
Let's get on with it.
Yeah, it's the way for up. Oh, hi. You're actually up here. How much further up? Wait, was that what I needed? No.
Not too much already.
Nope, I gotta go up there. More. I should actually heal. Grab more of those, actually. Alright, I actually do have to go further up. So let's go further up. Is there anything out over here? Just wondering. Nope, this is just a fun lookout point. Okay. Alright. What machine is going to have what we need? Of course, it's this. I thought I would be able to do something better with that. Actually, kind of did work. Let me use fire arrows. And we're done.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Man, they just have a bunch of stuff down here. Oh, what are you scanning? Okay, I already got all of that. Where's the thing I need, actually? Did it fall down here? Yes, it did. Okay. It's exactly where I needed to be.
This tonic part's still in one piece.
Beautiful. Okay. Now we could repair the tall neck and do what we need to do, which is open up the map. Alright. Ah.
Well, that fits.
Okay.
It works.
I'm assuming down here? Aha, yes. Okay.
Well, it's in better shape than it was.
And then under here.
Okay, I'm right. We just need to get the power from the field. If I'm wrong, we at least know what's watching.
Okay. Now that should have done it. And there we go. Now we have our map.
That should wake you up. Easy now. Easy.
We'll maybe have our map soon.
It's never easy.
Oh, now we gotta get onto the tall neck.
No way I'll be able to take a machine that big down.
Alright, so where do we get onto the tall neck now? Is it from over here? Maybe. Or it could be from that point. It might be from that point.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air.
Ah, yeah. It's definitely from those points. Because that's where it's circling around from and at. So, yep, let's... Actually, it should be getting to that point right over here any second now. These Glenhawks are back? That sucks. I might be able to get to that point. Almost, almost.
Hunt's over. Fight's on.
Oh, I just missed it.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the Tallneck.
Just missed it. That's for making me miss the Tallneck. Alright. Alright, there is another point around here. So let's go try to grab that point then. Yep, there's the other point. Alright, we'll make it to this one. Hi, how you doing?
Jump onto the Tallneck from here.
You guys are back again. There we go. Alright. I could have made it to that point. But this one will be fine. I could wait. I might as well search you in the meantime. Nope, you got nothing. And nothing over there. Oh, wait.
I can't spare the weight.
Oh, I could craft more firebombs. There we go. And as we wait for the Tallneck to come around, we will notice that it is elegantly graceful and all that other fun stuff. Glad they put these points over here to be like, yes, this is where you could get onto this Tallneck. And away we go.
Alright. Now I just have to reach its head.
There we go. See, this Tallneck was easy to climb. All the other ones had a problem with, like, you had to do a maze. The frozen wilds have been opened up. There we go. Beautiful. Skill point, map revealed, and everything else. Ooh, that looks beautiful to explore, honestly. I have a feeling, though, that's where some missions are. Especially since... Oh, that's a bunker. I'm assuming that's where we gotta go. That's something over here. This looks like to be a major place to explore. Yeah, so we gotta go all the way up over here. Why does this look like the Hoover Dam? Are we in Nevada, actually? Is that where we're at in this? I don't know. But there is a campfire right over here. So that is where we're going to go. To campfire right over here. Because we didn't light this one. That one, that much I know. Did not light this campfire up. But we're going to light it up. And honestly, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it right here for the Wildlands and tonight's stream. So thank you YouTube for watching. I appreciate it all, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever one you decide to watch. So see you in part 11 or another one. Have a good night, YouTube.